because the dollar's getting weak. And remember, you heard it first from the Trends Journal and Celente. When the dollar weakens, gold prices are going to skyrocket. And they're going to skyrocket when they hold interest rates and then lower them. Because the only reason the dollar's strong is because interest rates are high. End of story. And oil prices went up today. Well, there are little problems over there in Iraq, but they're back to near $80 a barrel. So this inflation thing isn't over, but the worst is yet to come. And how about that crypto, huh? We told you that when it breaks over 25, the Bitcoin, it's going to be solid. If it remains above that 25, and we see the long term of this still going up, unless, of course, all of a sudden they put a regulation on it. We warned about this for 3 years. And now they're finally talking about it in the mainstream media. This is going to be huge. It's going to bust the banksters. The office building bust is going to bust the bankster. Going on for years. Why would you keep a lot of your money in the bank when they're giving you back nothing on it and making money on it? So, gold prices went down a bit today, but they're still up. This is the beginning of the death of the dollar. Because now, with this calamity going on, next week is going to be important how much the Fed raises interest rates. If they only raise them 25 basis points, the fake market's going to keep going up. And guess what? So too will gold. So this is just the beginning. And again, how about the plunge protection team? You think they came in? Also boosting the markets was the announcement by Credit Suisse overnight that it will borrow up to $54 billion from the Swiss National Bank. Hey, the banks could borrow anything. They're better than anybody. Hey, you got Jamie Dimon who makes $35 million a year. Hey, we bailed them out. You forgot? You forgot the Federal Reserve dumped in $29 trillion to bail out the banksters when the Panic of '08 hit? Oh, no, that's not my number. That's from the Levy Institute at Bard College. They're bailing out all the bigs, all the riches, as everybody else goes down. You lose your job, you lose your house, you lose your car. Who could give a shit? Hey, but we got to bail out the banks. And the rich people that gambled on the banksters. Home prices logged 7 straight monthly decline. Guess what? We don't see a housing market crash. Yes, prices are going to go down, but from where they were, they're way high. Of course, a wild card could change the whole game, but office building bust. We warned about this for 3 years, and now they're finally talking about it in the mainstream media. This is going to be huge. It's going to bust the banksters. The office building bust is going to bust the banksters. This is from the Wall Street Journal yesterday. Distress in office market spreads to high-end buildings. Now these so-called Class A properties, whose rents generally fall into the city's top quartile, are increasingly coming under pressure. The amount of U.S. Class A office space in central business districts that is leased fell in the fourth quarter of the year. Office buildings have seen a steeper drop in values, partially because they are also grappling with weak demand from tenants who are cutting back on workspace. So this is very serious. Now the bet, it's almost 67% of the street is betting that the Fed's going to raise interest rates 50 basis points. All of those variable rate loans, interest rates going up. Oh, new loan applications for homes. It's only at a 28-year low. Is there going to be a housing crash? How about the office building bust? We've been talking about this only going on for 3 years, and now it's finally making the headline news. We are facing the greatest socioeconomic and geopolitical crisis in human history. We only warned about this in the Trends Journal. When people lose everything and have nothing left to lose, they lose it. We only warned about the office building bust only 3 years ago. This thing is out of control. Oh, by the way, over there in Portland, oh yeah, Libtard, Oregon, yeah, the Walmarts are closing down. You know why? Because crime is going up. People are robbing shit everywhere. This did not happen before COVID, but nobody's talking about this. See what shoppers are doing and where this thing is going to go? Millennials, they're only about $4 trillion in debt, and it's going to get a lot worse. The average mortgage rate now, they're going up as high as over 7%. What does that mean? And again, top trend 2023, office building bust. You know what else is happening? Major retailers are leaving the big cities because of the crime rate, and they're going to the burbs. Office buildings have seen a steeper drop in values, partly because of the grappling with weak demand from tenants who are cutting back workspace. Green Street estimates that office values are down, you ready? 25% over the past year. And the worst is yet to come, because now we're going into a recession because of interest rates. There's going to be an office building bust, the likes of which never seen, and we're the only ones that came out and talked about this. And now, Bloomberg, Manhattan's office vacancy rate is at a record high. More than 16% of the space was empty as of the first quarter, according to brokerage Jones Lang LaSalle Inc. Leasing is at the lowest levels since the second quarter of 2021. The second quarter of 2021, the nation is fighting seriously the COVID war. So now, with more people working remote, quote, we have to reinvent our office space, New York Mayor Eric Adams, the arrogant Adams, said in an interview with Bloomberg Thursday, adding that empty spaces should be converted into housing. We have a housing crisis. We already have the structures that are built. Hey, Adams, maybe this is too beyond you to understand, but according to the data, the hard data, office buildings built within the last 50 years are non-convertible for housing, according to the data.